Good morning, everyone. Aja here from Pandemonium. We have some errands to run. Actually, we're going to go get mulch and a few other things from Flagstaff. But I wanted to bring something with me when we go to Flagstaff, so I have to get it unboxed. We're pretty far out here in the country. We're 59 miles away from Flagstaff. So it takes us about an hour to get into town. And when we have to pick up food, sometimes we have to skip on things like ice cream or... we can't do a lot of running around because food can go bad because it takes us at least an hour to get back depending on where we have to stop. And usually I try to make the food run the last thing I have to do in town. So this is definitely going to be handy. I want to install a fridge into my truck for when we go to town. There is a closer town, and it's Williams, which is about 30 miles from here. So most of the time we do go there if we're just doing a food run, but there's only Safeway there, and sometimes it can get pretty expensive going there where there are a lot more options in Flagstaff, and it can be cheaper. But I guess it just depends on what you're picking up or what we're picking up, and how much we actually have to get. If we have to get a lot of food, then we normally just go to Flagstaff and run different errands, not just go for food. But I'm really excited about this refrigerator. It's a dual zone refrigerator, and I got it from Bouge RV. It's a DC refrigerator. So I'm going to go ahead and get it unpackaged and get it out and plugged in and installed into my truck before we head into town. I think it has handles. You'll grab that side, reach in there. Okay. There's a spider in the box. How'd that get in there? Okay. Like I said, it's from Bouge RV, and this is a dual zone, so it has the refrigerator here and the freezer on this side. Let's see what it comes with. These are probably just the cables. Yep, it's just a plug for it. And on this side over here is the digital display. So we'll have to get it plugged in and get it installed into the truck. Awesome. I really do like the design of it. I like the colors, the black and orange. And I like the nice sturdy handle on this side. And it has a smaller one on this side.
Actually, you put stuff in it.
Yeah. Right now when it's empty, yeah, it's definitely light. I'm going to actually put your side in first, so that way the controls will be on the outside.
Still open.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Awesome. What you doing, Kellogg? Huh? What you doing? Like, oh my goodness. It's actually pretty light, lighter than I thought it would be. And it was pretty easy to install, obviously, because it's meant to go in a vehicle. And I do have a portable battery that I'm going to run it off of when the car's not running. But other than that, it can just plug straight into the DC port of the vehicle when we're going down the road. I actually decided to flip it around. I can still get to the controls here, and the plug is on the other side. Just gotta grab the battery and we'll be ready to go to town. Huh. I don't think this is the right battery that I was supposed to get. It's the Flash 300, but I don't see that running that refrigerator. Maybe it will. I guess we'll see. So I'm going to charge both of them while we're gone, or while we're driving. And then that way this will be ready to go. It's a small one. It's weird. Refrigerator ready to go and plugged in. Same for the battery bank. It's only at 27%, but like I said, we have an hour to go, so hopefully it'll be charged, fully charged by the time we get to town. Plus, we're going to stop and get breakfast. So I have to check my email and also my packing slip because I swear I'm supposed to get a larger battery. But if this thing works for what I needed, I guess that's okay. But I definitely want to double check because I swear it's supposed to be a little bigger battery than this. So I just checked the documentation and everything is correct. So this is the right one. The Flash 300 kind of threw me off. It is 200, I think, 86 watt hours. But it does have a 600 watt inverter on it, so it can run any AC appliance at 600 watts. So I think this might actually work for what we need it for. Long term, I don't know if I would try to run it off of this. Obviously, I'd probably just plug it into the RV if I was going to use it in the RV. But for running to town, this will definitely work. And the nice thing about this is it can charge up to 90% in half an hour. So it doesn't take long at all to charge it, obviously, because it's a smaller unit. But it does have a fast charging. And I like the display on it. It has a nice clear display. This is the front panel here, the DC ports, and also the USB charging. There's the AC outlets. And like most units, it does come with lighting. These ones are located on the back side. So since it charges to 90% in a half hour, it should definitely be finished by the time we get to Flagstaff after breakfast. Breakfast. Yum yum, the big breakfast. I'm hungry. I'm excited to dig in, but I want to go over something really quick. It takes us about 30 minutes to get into the town of Williams from the property, and the battery was only at 56%, and it started at 27. So it does not charge in half an hour on DC port. I believe you have to be plugged in to AC power for it to charge in half an hour. Hey Moo Moo. You look comfy cozy. Forgot to check the settings on here. So it does have eco mode. Here's the settings button, the power button, and the plus and negative. Okay, so here are the operating and temperature control details. You press the power button to turn on, long press for 3 seconds to turn off, and then to control the temperature, you hit the positive and negative, and the first press of the negative, later press the power, or is it power? No, that's the settings. Switch to our compartment, then you can adjust the temperatures on the right. And then there's another thing. I have the refrigerator set on 38, and it was automatically set to -4 on the freezer, which is pretty good. That should definitely keep ice cream cold. Hopefully, we'll see. But it's still coming down to temperature right now. It's both compartments. One's at 69 and the refrigerator's at 69 and the freezer's at 68. So it's still cooling down. Look at that RV. Has an ATV and a porta potty on the back trailer. That's just weird. Kellogg, what are you doing, honey? What are you doing? You're standing on the battery. We've made it into the municipal landfill here for the mulch. Looks like they got some new heaping piles. Alright, we are ready to get this. So what I'm gonna do, I already have the refrigerator plugged into the battery, so it keeps it charged. Let's see. Kellogg, what are you doing? Okay, it's at 88%. And it's using 36 watts. I don't know what it first initially uses because I didn't plug it in. Oh, it's jumped up to 42. No, back to 36. Okay, so it's using about 36 watts, and it says the battery will last 5.9 hours, so that'll definitely work. But we're going to go ahead and let the refrigerator keep cooling down. Hey, Momo. Until it reaches temp. Oh, actually, it is almost there. The refrigerator is at 36. And that's what I had. That's at the freezer still has a way to go. It's at 52. It's got to get down to -4. What you whining about? Stop whining. I know you want to go outside. Y'all be good and stay there. Watch the refrigerator. Alright, well, it is done. The pile is definitely easier to work with since it's dry. It hasn't rained in a week, so that made it easier. It's not as heavy. Also, I purchased 2 of these forks, garden forks here, so they make the job a lot quicker, and it grabs a lot more. So we are loaded up, and it only took us 15 minutes. We got here at 1:45, and it's now 12:02. Look at you, Kellogg, all comfortable. Okay, so the battery's at 84%. I think it's what it was. I thought it said 83 actually, but 84%, so it really hasn't moved. And the battery's not plugged in, just the refrigerator. But I think the refrigerator's almost to temp except the freezer, so it shouldn't be drawing too much power. It's using 27 watts. So it says this battery will last 7 hours at this rate. Nice. But we're obviously going to plug it back in now that we're getting back on the road to head to our next destination. Well, it was definitely warmer when we were doing it. The cloud cover just came in and the sun was out while we were shoveling the mulch, and it made it for a hotter job. Oh, look at all the beautiful yellow flowers. These are what I want on the property. Definitely beautiful, but just spread everywhere. We spotted this hiking trail when we were going to the landfill, so we stopped by on the way out. We wanted to check it out. Refrigerator's still at 38, but this is finally down to 13 degrees. We're definitely not going to go too far. Since the dogs are so good, we wanted to just get them out and stretch their legs. Trail. This trail is open to hikers. equestrians and bicyclists. No vehicles, no ATVs or motorcycles. A beautiful wooded area and some wildflowers. There's a ton over there. I was hoping for more in this area, but it's still nice. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, this is much better. Look at all the wildflowers. The trees are denser and the path is narrower. Yeah, this is definitely the kind of wildflower that I want to find seeds for and spread them through the fields. It looks like they spread pretty easily. Come on. Do you want to frolic in the field of yellow flowers? Come here, Mumu. Over here. She's like, I'm not going in there. Go. Go in there. Nope. She's like, no, I'm not going in there. Mumu. Come on. Let's go in there. Go. Come on. Go. Oh, you got grass seeds all over you. Look at that. There's a loop here, so the left goes to the old caves loop, and then there is the crater summit, which looks like it goes right up the hill. This is actually really nice. Maybe we can bring some of our friends back here and do one of the hikes, or maybe both of them. But I left the truck unlocked and my purse is there, plus the refrigerator's going, so I don't want to get too far from the truck. Go, go. Can't believe you didn't frolic in the flowers. There is the Humphrey Mountain and San Francisco Peak area. No snow. There's the San Francisco Peak right there. Yeah, I don't see anything. It's bone dry. It's been about 2 hours and we've been to several different stores. We just made it to Walmart and Jeff just ran in to grab some groceries. I'm watching the dogs, and then when he gets back, I'm gonna go in and grab my groceries. I haven't had it plugged in since we were at the landfill. It's been a little over 2 hours. It's using about 40 watts, and it's at 63%. So it's doing really well. Okay, we are completely loaded down. I grabbed some of the table umbrellas because they were on sale for 10 bucks. These things are usually $30 to $40. So I thought that was a good deal, and these were on sale. They're usually 40 bucks. And they were on sale for $19. So I grabbed the umbrella bases. And I got everything in. Even in here. Got some frozen foods. And of course the ice cream. That's going to be the true test. I'm going to have me a bowl of that when I get home to see how it fared. Right now it's reading 39 on the refrigerator side and 13 because I just opened it. So hopefully that'll go back down. 40%, using 35 watts right now, probably because I just opened it. That should probably make it all the way home. We do have one more stop though, so we'll see. I'll just keep checking on it. I have been trying to reduce my sugar intake, but for the sake of testing the refrigerator, that's why I decided to get some ice cream. Yeah, let's blame it on that. Looks like the clouds are moving in. We are supposed to get rain this weekend, hopefully. That'll be awesome. It's been about 5 hours, so I'm gonna check this. The battery's at about 21%. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in so the battery's not completely dead when we get back. But it's done really well. I'm really pleased with the system. And most of the time, when we're driving like we are now, I do plan on having it plugged in. Might as well use the power that the car is producing. We're getting ready to pass Belmont now, so it should take us about 45-50 minutes to get home. Look, there's a family of elk right here by the property. Hold on, can you stop for a second? I'll zoom in. Come on, zoom. Oh, they're like, we're out. There's 2 more way out there. Pretty cool. That's the state trust land. Well, the battery's charged up to 44%. We made it back home. And the refrigerator's at 41 degrees. I might have to turn that down a little bit. And then the freezer's at -4. Well, I would say that's definitely a game changer. It worked out perfectly. Now I don't have to worry about the frozen food like melting and also thawing out. So that is going to be amazing. I love the new refrigerator in the truck. I'll probably just keep that in the truck, or I might move it into the RV. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But it's going to work awesomely for what I need to use it for, and that's running to town since it's so far away. I still have to do the ice cream test. But anyways, I want to thank y'all for checking out the video. The links will be in the description below, so don't forget to check those out. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe and onward bound. Love you guys out there. Bye for now. Where's my ice cream? Oh my god, there's so many bags. I gotta dig this out. Ice cream. Oh, here you are. Ooh, Tillamook. Let's see. Oh, it made it! And it's still frozen. Nice. Yum, ice cream. So good.